Hey everybody, this is John Stauffer. I'm here to bring you a little tech tip from Streamingteacher.com. Today we're going to be talking about standard migration for Mastercam. So with a lot of people getting the new version, we figured we'd go over this again. So you might be thinking, well, why do I need to do migration? Can't I just copy my post files up to the new version? No, you cannot. It doesn't work. Those files actually are specific to each version of Mastercam. If you try to just copy your files up, nothing works. Everything will be broken. And you'll be calling your local Mastercam reseller asking, what happened? I just copied the files. Don't do it that way. Use the migration process and you'll be good to go. So in order to do migration in Mastercam, it's just a couple of steps. We'd like to show you the way that we like to approach this to keep problems to a minimum. So first, in your new version of Mastercam, we're going to go up to File, go down to Convert, and then select Migration Wizard. In this video, we're going to be covering the advanced setting. We don't really like using the basic because it'll also grab all the part files that are stored in the shared folder or the My folder, and it ends up cluttering things up and taking longer than it needs to. By using the advanced option, we can trim this down to just what's necessary. So we'll go ahead and click Advanced. And now here we have a couple options for the shared Mastercam file and the My Mastercam files. So we recommend using the shared Mastercam files. The only thing you're really going to get out of the My Mastercam files is your configuration file. And honestly, that's not very much work to just build a new one. We find that it's easier to just go the route of building a new one rather than trying to migrate the existing one. We have found that most Mastercam users have little to no changes in their configuration file, so there's not really a point in doing it. If you have a heavily modified configuration file, then you should do this, and I'll show you exactly how. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Again, we recommend not doing this. We'll click Next, and here we have all of our file types that we can migrate. So I would recommend clicking this top box to uncheck everything. Then we'll go back in and choose the ones that we need. So we'll select Control Definitions, Machine Definitions, Machine Simulation, Mill-Turn Machine Environments if you are a .machine user, and Post Files. If you do want to migrate your configuration files, then you will also click Configuration Files here. Also, if you have built very specialized tool libraries, you can also migrate them using this button. The rest of these are really unnecessary. So we'll click Next. Here we'll see the versions. This doesn't make a lot of sense to us because the file locations that we're pulling from, if we go back to here, is just the one folder. So unless you happen to have these files from different versions all in one folder, then that wouldn't work. So you'd have to do this one version at a time anyways. So just choose the version that you are migrating from, click Next, and if all that looks good, click Finish. So now we get a pop-up window saying that it's building file lists. It's now going to start working on the actual migration of all of the files into Mastercam. During the migration process, you may get this Update Folder prompt. This is asking you to decide what to do if you have a file that's trying to migrate up to the current version, but there's already a file with the same name in that location. If you get this window, we recommend using the second option here that says Update and Replace Original File in Destination Folder. If you're concerned about losing any of the files that are in the standard install of Mastercam, don't worry, there's actually a backup location for this information. If you need help with this, contact your local Mastercam reseller. We recommend applying this action to all subsequent conflicts and clicking the button. Once the migration is complete, you'll get this screen that says the update process is complete. Do you want to see the results? I'm going to say no, but you can look at them if you want to. Another thing to remember about Migration Wizard is that it's not a one-shot deal. It's not deleting your old files, it's making copies and then migrating those up to the current version. If you decide that you want to go back and add in something else, you can. So don't worry about having it all done perfectly the first time. Well, thanks for checking out our tech tip. Make sure to come on over to streamingteacher.com for more great Mastercam content like this.